Welcome back to Tales of Arise. Let's see how this story advances.
Can you believe that? It's true. This really is a masterpiece.
How come you're able to live together?
Huh? Why wouldn't we?
Because Renans and Dahnans are so different.
Well, we do have our differences. I can use astral arts, for example, while he, as a Dahnan, cannot. But my friend here can move much faster than me, and he has a splendid singing voice.
Well, your sculptures are beautiful enough to adorn the palace.
There's more to appreciate in our differences than find fault in.
Plus, differences in our individual abilities mean little in the course of day-to-day life.
I don't understand.
Well, we certainly take a different approach around here. I could see it being confusing if you're not used to it.
It looks to me like you're friends with Lord Dohalim. Maybe you could talk to him as well. Lord Dohalim is the only reason we're able to live like this in the first place. It's all thanks to him.
Really?
That is what they say. What do you think, Nazamil? Are you starting to see how things work around here?
I can see that Renans and Dahnans get along with each other, even if I still don't understand why.
Could you see yourself living here?
Yeah. I think I'd feel safe here.
Good. Then all that's left is to meet with Droshin.
Nice. I can't help but think that just beyond the gates over there is the, and then a bit forward and then a bit to the right through the next door. There's a portal that was hell on earth last time in the base game, so we'll see if that's still there.
Lord Dohalim, and the rest of our heroes. If you'd given me more warning, I'd have prepared a better welcome.
That is not necessary. I no longer rule Menancia after all.
More importantly, we have a request.
I'd be happy to do anything in my power, of course.
This is Nazamil. We'd like you to arrange for her to be able to live here.
Understood?
Aren't you going to ask if I'm Renan or Dahnan?
They'll ask during the formal procedures. Not that it matters much. There is one thing that matters, however. Whether or not you agree with this realm's ideals. Well, what do you say? Can you interact with those different from yourself without prejudice?
I'm not sure yet, but I think it's nice that the Renans and Dahnans here don't fight.
That's good enough for me. There is a screening process, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Recently, many Dahnans and Renans have tried to move here for our realm's abundance, yet they take issue with our principle of coexistence. That's why I'm more than prepared to defend our ideals. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. A room at Autalina Palace will be provided until she has her official residence.
At the palace? Not at the inn?
It's a good way to make use of our many spacious rooms. The palace is now public property after all. We'll show her the way there.
I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, Lagiel was wondering when you'd be coming back.
Lagiel? Understood. I'll go check on her later.
Don't Alphen and the others also live here?
Only Kisara and Rinwell at the moment. Alphen and Shion are always traveling.
Oh, I see.
What is it, Nazamil?
Nothing.
Oh, it's been a while since I've been in here. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, it is actually more beautiful than I remember.
Kisara and Dohalim, living together in the palace, huh?
I myself am simply being provided a room.
By who? Kisara?
What did you just say?
Ooh, there's some stuff in here. Okay. Yeah, there sure is some side quests. Okay. I should have expected that, to be fair. Is it here? Is it in this area? It is not. It is, to be fair, easy to get lost, for there are many doors. But, yeah. Okay, we'll proceed with the plot, and then we'll find the side quest when we leave. If it forces us down a, main quest, it doesn't matter. So we can't go in the room yet? No, I'm sorry. We're still getting it ready. We should be finished any moment, though. Alright, thank you. And there you have it. Let's keep waiting in the palace. Okay, well...
What is there to do for fun in this palace when you want to kill some time?
I suppose you could read a book in the library.
Or
I mean, it's a big place. I'm sure there's something.
perhaps. That can really make the hours fly by.
How about going to the courtyard? It'll be easier that way if someone comes
Bet there's
calling.
a chest somewhere. Somewhere in here there's chests. The soundtrack to this game is so good. Oh right, that's the room, sorry. Okay, where do we begin? Guess we'll just explore. But yeah, there's definitely going to be something hidden, like a chest or anything, everything, you know. I know in the base game I didn't find absolutely every chest. I think I was missing 3. I was like, that could be anywhere. Like, I know I'm never going to find them. Like, could just be actually anywhere. Oh. Your posture go rigid. No etiquette for me. Can't be dealing with that. Rice. Anything? Can't be these. No. Yeah, I do remember certainly that there was like a chest or certainly stuff around here when I first came in the base game, but I don't know if that's the case now. Okay, so okay, I see where we are. Okay, we don't want to be there. I mean, we do, but we don't. Anything fun in the barracks? Can I read anything here? No. I mean, it's not fun. I just can't really do anything with it. Okay, so... where else haven't we been? So that's where we came from initially. We could check the office and the dining hall. Yeah, let's do that. That seems fun. I've got no reason not to check these rooms. Aha! Pineapple. Ooh, pineapple gel's good. It's a good item. That's like... yeah, 60% CP. I was gonna say. It's either a lot of CP or a really large amount of health. I couldn't remember which way around. But yeah, either way, very nice. Nothing else, it seems, in this room. Fair enough. Aha. Strawberries. Just taking some meals. It's fine.
What's this doing here?
Red gel. Nice. Dark main. Oh! No! I bought some of that! I spent so much money on it! Nah, it's fine. I don't care. It's funny. That leads to there. Yeah, I guess I didn't go to the Lord's quarters and stuff. Why not? Let's go to the Lord's chamber. There's possibly something in there. Dohalim's quarters. And I get to see how Dohalim lives his life, I guess. That's fun. Ooh. This is pretty. This is a very, very nice room. I mean, it is, you know, the throne room, so it should be nice, but even so. There is a very real possibility that, even though they've been working on this for 2 years, there's also been a team working on the next Tales of game, which I'm very down for, because I want more Tales games. Especially if it's anything like this. Like, just everything comes together perfect. Oh, those are 2 chests. Hello. Hello. And also this. It's a shiny gold statue. It must represent a previous lord. Alright, what do we got? Left first. It's a mimic. Gold gel. Oh, that's very good. Okay. And a mega... okay. These are phenomenal items. I am glad I am exploring. I mean, I knew this would be the case. I knew there would be stuff hidden around here. Like, that was just a given. But yeah, just everything about this game falls into place. The combat is stunning. The story is wonderful. The visuals, it's just such a wonderful art style. Dark Rain. More of these. I didn't need to buy them at all. String scores to tug at the heartstrings. Eclectic mix of books on high-level academic subjects, gourmet food, curios, and more. Selection provides insights into the character of the owner. Didn't it say this is Dudley's room? Joe's music and centerpieces for quartets. Nice. It did, right? Yeah, this is Dudley's quarters. Yeah, sure is. Fair enough. I respect it. I won't rob from you, don't worry. Yeah, I absolutely love this game. It's so great. And getting more is even better. Ooh!
What could this be?
Oh, I found, you know, just a casual 2500 underneath the couch. Good stuff. I appreciate it. Now I can buy a new weapon. Sheep meat.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Excellent. Yeah, I think that's everything here. So now downstairs. I think that's the only place I haven't looked at this point. I mean, obviously there's where I need to go, but downstairs is where the request was. I'm pretty sure. So is there anything over here? There is actually, yes. Money!
Did you find?
More money under the couch. Hey, I'm not complaining. If I found what was effectively, you know, I'm gonna assume in terms of currency that's like £20. So like, if I found £20 just behind my sofa, I was like, oh my god, I dropped this. How? I would be delighted. So I am not complaining. Alright, let's go out here first. I don't know why I went to the second floor first. It just felt right. And, I guess it technically was. Storeroom sounds like a place that's going to have an item I can find. It sure does. I got some wheat. And that is all. I mean, hey, you know what? I shouldn't be robbing from a palace. I'll take a couple things, sure, but, you know, it's best not to take everything. You know. Nothing else here? Cool. Yeah, there is definitely the request here, which I'm intrigued about. Yeah. And I need to go to there. Okay, so I'm going to go to the waiting room, the kitchen, the library, and, well, actually, I'll do the quest first. And,
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
yes, it would be them.
Say, when are they going to build our house?
Our home will take some time to build, my boy. We have little choice but to remain here until the work is done.
Well...
Hey, question. How come it will take so much time? There's a special structure, not just a run-of-the-mill house. That's why we moved here from Pelesian. Well, we were also drawn by Menancier's ideals of coexistence, of course.
Yeah?
Unique construction, you say? How so? It is an institution for instructing the youth. I intend to live and work there as a teacher. I wanted to build a place where Renan and Dahnan children alike can receive an education.
Great!
What a wonderful idea! And you came all the way to Vicente to do that? Indeed. A Renan woman already teaches children in the library in this city, after all. With her help and insight, I believe I can establish a schoolhouse of some merit. Are there really that many kids out there who even want to study?
One right here, and plenty of other kids in town that they want to learn too.
Sounds like a great opportunity. Why don't you join them, Lord?
Whoa.
Ugh, nah, I'm good, thanks. We will do more than just the book learning. I intend to offer exercises to strengthen the body. You seem quite hale and hearty. I'm sure you would receive good marks in such a curriculum. You think so? If it's just workouts we're talking about, I guess I could give it a shot. Unfortunately, the road to my goal is a long one. A building accommodating many children requires materials exceeding the current supply. More people are looking to immigrate to Vicente, and we don't even have enough materials for normal homes. Indeed. and we're especially low on Zeugl parts. These are invaluable for teaching the risks and weaknesses of Zeugls, yet I cannot get them.
Yes!
In that case, we can gather the Zeugl parts for you. Having a place where children can learn is important. We should hurry. Truly? You would do that for me? Sure. You need them for the keys, right? Leave it to us. You have my sincerest thanks. I leave the matter in your capable hands. I might have them already. Depends what you want.
A place where children can learn as much as they
Sharp
want.
Fang, Hardbone, Earthstone.
That's going to be indispensable in this new world.
That means there'll be more kids like Rinwell. But that's a good thing, right?
It's a super good thing. Let's get them everything they need.
So let me look at the quest quickly. So what do I need? I have the Earthstone. I don't have Hardbones or Sharp Fangs. Okay, that's fine. I can find them. That doesn't seem too hard, to be fair. They're probably in the enemies just outside of this synth. Probably. Not definitely, but probably. Dahnan Customs. Fair enough. Chronology of the Crown Contest. Oh, whoops. Swordsmanship book with a slashed cover. Did the reader get mad at the book or use it in a fight? Menancy and Theory. Joys of fine liquor. Ooh. Nice. Prophecies of the Helgen Quill. Good fortune awaits. Does it, though? These are thick astral energy research terms. So hard to read, they can put you to sleep. Not for Rinwell. I wonder how many of the books in here she's read. They're books about the art of torture. What is oh no. Oh no, no, no. Don't like. Ah. Oh, that's horrible. No. Not nice at all. I was going to say, there's got to be somewhere that has some. Okay. Format is unique, but it seems to be the leader of the Magnificent. Huh. Nice. Relic fragment. Nice. Aha! Only accommodation devices that use water. Revised edition contains additional information makes it harder for books to read. Excellent. So is that an item I can like use or? Oh, it's a weapon. Yes, it's that. I think. But it is not powerful, or certainly not powerful enough. Yes, I got a new art. I don't remember what it was called, mind you. That was the one. It was Eternal Devastation, that's correct. I'm intrigued. I can't deny. I can't remember what I have usually. Stardust or... I mean... it's fine, whatever works. So yeah. Cool, that's fine for now. I think that's pretty much everything in this room. I think there's, before we need to go to proceed, I think there's 2 more rooms that we didn't check out at the, like, back right of us. Yeah, the staff waiting room and the kitchen. Okay. I will go there then. Check those 2 rooms, and then that's pretty much the palace checked out, I think. Oh, never mind, we'll check it after.
So, you like that flower, huh?
The Rose of Unity. It's said to be a symbol of Rena and Dahnan becoming one. Is that why you like it?
It's a flower that's neither Renan nor Dahnan. I guess it reminds me of myself. And yet, it grows everywhere. How can you be so calm about everything, Alphen?
What? You mean about being the Sovereign?
When I was in Yes... No, not just then. in other places too. I heard that the Blazing Sword is Rena's enemy. Its destroyer. Dahnans think so too. They look at you differently. Like you're something apart from them. How can you be okay with all that?
It's not like I don't have feelings. Nazamil. Are you scared of me?
It's true that together we did overthrow Renan rule. But we didn't do so out of malice, or because we were trying to hurt people. Please believe that.
I do. From the very beginning, when we first met, both of you have tried to help me. The daughter of a lord, half Dahnan, a test subject. Finding out more about who I am didn't change anything in your eyes. You still protected me without prejudice. It was the first time I experienced that, and it was nice. So because of that, I wanted to say, thank you.
I should be the one thanking you.
Huh?
I didn't want anyone to get unfairly hurt. And when it seemed like they would, I vowed to use all my power to protect them. That's what I've been fighting for. So in the end, hearing your view on things makes it all feel worthwhile. Thank you.
Sure.
We can't always have our actions understood by others, even when we believe we're doing the right thing. What you said is very encouraging.
People tend to judge others based on birth or background rather than what they've actually done. Everyone has their own assumptions. Though the world has changed, people's hearts and minds don't change so easily. Even so,
What should I do? I want to help you, Alphen. I want to be useful. What should I do?
Oh. That's,
Hey, you guys! The room's ready!
Right. Got it. Let's go. We can discuss this more later.
Okay.
Well, let's head to your room.
You can stay as long as you want, Nazamil. No one will bother you here.
Right.
It's a pretty over-the-top name for a flower. Stop and think about it.
I believe Dohalim is the one who came up with the name.
The flower appeared after the merging of the worlds, so I'd hoped it could serve as a symbol of reconciliation.
Oh man, like, it's crazy. Like, she's being given, you know, safety and security, but that's not really what she wants. She just wants friends nearby, and, you know, that's technically been taken away from her. What she's finally wanted, if she decides to stay here. Technically, not really, but she doesn't know much better. I think it's just, oh, elixir, oh, not bad. Yeah, this is all the emotions. Oh, this game. It's so good. But have you slept on a proper bouncy bed? Because the beds here look pretty good. Maybe you're like, oh, I never want to leave. This is what comfort is. It's like you have a heater in your room. Oh! Beautiful.
Until we
For a
find
second, I
official
thought it was
residence
like a
for you,
steam room.
This will be your home, Nazamil.
Guess this is where we say goodbye then. It won't be the same without you.
We'll be sure to stop by when we're in Vicent.
Okay.
Nazamil, we have something for you.
This is the charm from the ruins?
That's right. The good luck charm you give to someone special.
We all helped fix it up a little.
I know you said you don't have anyone special, but you're special to all of us. We thought this could be a reminder when you need it.
But Really?
Of course. Think of it as a sign of our friendship, and a promise that we'll meet again.
Basically, we're friends now.
Friends. My very own friends. Just like me.
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon, Nazamil.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, it's gonna get real tragic later, isn't it? I don't know what's gonna happen, but
Yeah, I'm glad there's a place like Vicent where she can feel safe.
Everything turned out all right.
Indeed. I suppose our meeting was serendipity.
I don't like the way it's all being phrased. Something horrible is gonna happen. Please, no. I will be so happy if she lives in a super happy, joyful, blissful life, but that's not what's gonna go down. I don't like where that's going.
Wasn't Legil that lady from the Gold Dust Cats?
She's a member of the Service Corps now, just like me. If she's looking for me, that means
she's...
Oh, what? Oh, again? Again, I'm way ahead of you, game.
Got a problem, huh?
Right. She's often near the inn. Let's check there first.
I love that every single thing this game has, like, offered. But I've just been like, yeah, no, I got you covered. It's all good. That's the inn. I thought maybe the training grounds might have something. No, okay, there's no, like, extra missions. I just want to be sure. Hey!
Hisara! I'm so glad you're back. We could use your help.
Something wrong, Legil?
Yeah, a Zoogle. It's been attacking Faria Ranch. The ranch. That's quite a serious problem.
It is?
As you are already aware, the balance of the astral energy in each region has been equalizing ever since the merging of the twin worlds.
As a side effect, harvests in Menancia have been on the decline. That means any problems with food production can easily lead to crisis.
In other words, you're saying it's vital to protect the fields and the ranch, right?
Wait, what about the Service Corps? Isn't it their duty to take care of Zeugles?
Oh, we've tried. Many times. But somehow, each time we get overpowered. That's why I'm coming to you for help, Kisara.
Understood. Tell the Corps I'll take care of it. While I'm away, you all stay in the city and...
You really can't break old habits, can you? Rely more on those around you.
But this is...
We need to make extra sure that the food resources are safe.
That's all the motive we need. Come on, Kisara.
Thanks.
Be careful. That Zeugle really does pop up out of nowhere.
I faced worse.
The merging of the twin worlds left Zeugles scattered all over.
Let's see what we're up against. Does that mean the adorable animals are there?
No end of trouble.
I wonder why Renan's lost the ability to control them.
In hindsight, our control was likely only made possible by Lennigus.
Huh?
What is it, Law?
I just got a kinda strange feeling.
Everything... Law?
Shh! I hear something moving.
What is it? Zeugles?
Couldn't it be just a mouse or something?
I don't think so. But I'm not sure what it is. Let's flush it out by force!
Wait!
Nazamil?
You followed us? Did something happen in the city?
No, I just didn't want to be left there.
Are you saying you'd rather live on your own outdoors than in a city?
It's not that. I just...
You want to come with us, don't you?
Yes.
All right.
Are you sure about this? After all, it's not like we'll never see each other again. And it's so much safer in Vicente.
That's true, but... we all know the pain of being alone, don't we?
Well, yeah, but...
She does have the ability to disappear at will. If something happens, she can use that to hide herself.
Can you promise you'll do that, Nazamil?
Yes, I promise.
Then it's decided.
Yay! She has joined and left like 10 times, but I don't care. It's wonderful.
Haven't been to the ranch in a while. Wonder if they're all doing okay.
So...
Soak me.
Mike isn't the right word.
Hello.
Not.
I don't know, it just amused me. A happy bottle. The happiest of bottles. I do love the animals in this game, it is so good. There's a quest over there. So this is the ranch, right? Yeah, it is. Thought so. I have, like, a memory of there being, like, a side path. Oh, this is actually where the quest is. Okay, well, cool. Adorable. Can I pet? I cannot pet.
Make sure to catch any mice you see, okay?
Dwarves. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Is there anything in here before I speak to you? That is... It's some milk. Anything else? Eggs! Oh, right. Do I not have eggs yet?
All right, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
Well, look who it is. Ain't seen you around here in a spell. Especially you, boy. Why don't you come around more often?
'Cause I'm busy, okay? But we're here for a reason. We heard a Zeugle has been attacking your livestock.
Oh, so you're taking over for the Service Corps, then? Why didn't you say so? I can't say I recognize you, young lady. You look pretty young for a Service Corps member.
That's because she's not in the service corps. She's our new friend.
Your animals were attacked?
Yes, that's right. They may just be animals, but they're my animals, and I take good care of them. But that darn Zugo won't leave the poor things be.
And just what kind of Zoogle is it?
No clue.
You don't know?
I know it's a Zoogle because of the tracks, but even though it got a handful of my animals, I ain't actually seen it yet. I even come a-running as soon as I hear a commotion, but still ain't laid eyes on the beastie. It don't make a lick of sense.
Never would have guessed the old guy'd just throw himself into danger like that.
It keeps coming back, so I figure it must live somewhere nearby here.
Okay, we'll check around the roads.
That sound effect I did not like.
Are you okay, Nazamil?
I'm alright. I just tripped, that's all.
It only takes one untimely stumble to sprain an ankle. Keep your wits about you.
Right.
Are you hungry? It's easy to get a bit woozy on an empty stomach.
True. It might be a good idea to take a short break.
Hoodle says, make sure you take care of yourself. See? He's looking out for you too.
Right. I will. Thank you.
Nazamil has really opened up to us, hasn't she?
I think they might be doting on her a bit much, though.
It's an expression of their concern. As long as she doesn't mind and it doesn't impede her independence, I see no issue with it.
If they pamper her too much, she's gonna end up like a certain someone we know, and won't even be able to change her own clothes.
Ah, not to worry, Law. I have found that it is never too late to learn such things.
I'm not sure that's a good argument.
I like how it's saying look for Zugo on the highway when we know it is very much on top of that roof. But hey, they don't know that, so let us go. So there is a... Oh, I was going to say, where is it? You've got it. Milk. Haha. Yeah, there's a request up here.
Hey, if we
So
find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
It's nice to see them working together like this. This is cool. Eggs. Good. I do like eggs. Okay, so this is... Before I accept that quest, this is what I'm really here for. That's cool. Okay, well, we're definitely going to put that on. Defense. Who needs it most? Rinwell. Yeah, what I'm really here for. Last time, there was a secret behind the waterfall. And, you see, I want that secret behind the waterfall. Is it still there? I don't know. I hope so. I want it. So, that's why I'm here. I care about not much else. But this singular secret I need more than anything. Opal mass. Nice. Good, good, good. Come on. Okay, there's not a chest, but there is a secret. Every great game has a secret behind the waterfall. It makes me very happy. That's max HP, so I'm going to give that to Rinwell again. Rinwell needs it. Rinwell's HP is very low, so yeah, we want to change that. I was hoping it would be a chest, but I'm delighted that there is still a secret there. That is every great game. Every single great game has a secret behind the waterfall. Yes, yes. So let's see what this quest is.
Hey!
Thanks for all your hard work out there. How are the crops faring?
Sure.
Oh, Kisara. I'm actually in a bit of a fix. Got a minute? Is something the matter?
Good.
Oh, I'd say so. Still, Kisara, that proportional physique of yours is as splendid as ever. The young lady next to you is quite a gem, too. She's thin now, but she'll be she'll sure be something after some working out.
Huh?
Huh? You mean I'm gonna be brawny like Kisara? What do you mean, Rowell? I'm really not that brawny, you know. Wait, what are you talking about? Didn't you need help with something? It's all related, believe you me. Those darn Zeugles on the highway are ravaging the farmlands. I fought to beat them back a few times now, but my physique just can't compete.
Yeah.
Physique aside, you shouldn't go around picking fights with monsters at your age, ma'am. So, you see, I'd be mighty grateful if you kids could take care of those suckers for me. What do you say?
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll take care of the Zeugles.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, by the way, this is also a little test for you, so good luck with that.
A test?
Oh, your muscles are more impressive, and the more I look at them. Hey, her eyes are kind of creepy. Are you sure about this?
She does seem a bit strange, but she's in trouble. We can't just ignore her.
That's what I expected from ladies with wonderful muscles like yourselves. Take care of them for me in a brawny kind of way.
I appreciate the compliment, but brawny?
Yeah.
Brawny, Maybe someday me too.
Reconstruction subquests can be taken on in various locations for each region. Completing each country's reconstruction subquest will change the look of cities and add items to the general store. Oh. Okay. I see. I will give priority to that, yes. It's probably important to get it done.
Obsessed with muscles. I wonder if it has anything to do with the test.
Just what are they gonna put us through? I'm getting a little scared now.
Anyone that likes muscles is good in my book.
Toned muscles are a sign of a hard worker. That woman must have been reassured when she saw Kisara.
Seems an odd thing to place so much trust in.
Sure, a little bit. Interesting. The path up there is not allowed. That is interesting. Well. At least for now. So that means, like, Omega Zone from her base game is not there. Cool. That is a good thing. That is a very, very good thing. Yeah, it was brutal. Like, it was absolutely brutal. Like, the enemies were typically around, like, level 85 to 90. There was a boss that was level 80, not 80, 90, like, 5, 96. And was so very powerful. Don't get me wrong, it was fun, but oh boy, very powerful. But, I mean, I beat it all. It was fun. There were a couple of bosses that were super powerful, actually, but that one in particular was just like, oh boy.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Excellent.
Out of our way.
So are these the Zeugles that you wanted me to defeat? Because, I mean, so far, it's going well, you know.
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest. Wow, someone's feeling lively.
You picked the wrong fight.
Glacial spear. Pierce illuminate the dark.
Raining flash.
Holy glimmer. Freeze lancer. No complaints from me.
Shall we do the mission now? I'm seeing a reason not to, so... be fun. Oh, what was that? 3 more.
Let me know if you find any trampled grass or scraps of half-eaten food.
What about this?
Doesn't match up with the prints at the ranch. Must be a different Zeugl.
Oh, goody. Fun. Oh, it doesn't match up with the prince. Must be another massive Zeugl. Don't worry, there's only 50 of them are good. Yeah, just it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. If you don't think about how much danger you're in, you're not really in danger, right? That's how that works. Yeah, this group lives in a very ignorance is bliss kind of way. They'll get the job done after several difficult battles. Oh, I haven't tried my new ability, have I?
We managed to
Should I
pull
go?
through.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, you resist it, but you know, it's still pretty cool. Oh, that does so much damage. Oh, even better. Look at that. Yeah, it's a shame you resist. That does actually a lot of hits. That's good to know. Yeah, these enemies are supposed to be pretty challenging to take care of, and we're just absolutely nailing it. As we should. Oh, that is good, isn't it? I like. Yeah, I can get behind that. Like, I'm fine with doing that more.
What about this footprint?
It's the wrong shape. Not fresh either.
Huh. They all look the same to me.
This way. Oh, there's the ship. Huh. Well then.
Looks like we could camp over there.
We could do some camping. Can I can sell some stuff, get some gold, and that means I can forge a singular weapon. So, whose do I want? I'm gonna go with you. Yes, please. You've got the Oblivion ring, not wing. Congratulations, it's very powerful. Oh, I can make that now because I've got the second edition. Oh, that's good. That's fun. That's cool.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Yeah, I can't get armor. But yeah, that's fine. I don't need armor. I mean, it can't hurt, but yeah, you do sell. Well, you don't. Sorry, you don't sell armor. You sell like you've got my. Or if you do, it's the armor I've already got, I guess. So that's fine. Okay, let's rest. Let's rest, and also let's cook. I haven't cooked in a while.
This place is a perfect
So what have we got? We can't make that. We can make a kebab. I think we've already made a kebab. Beef stew. Sure, why not? So that seems doable. Why not?
Huh. I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
I'm sort of hoping it was going to give us a scene, but oh well.
Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Yeah, I wonder if it will let us through there at some point.
What about this one? Or maybe not.
No, wait. These match the ones at the ranch.
So that means...
Yep. We're close.
Yay, I think. It's a very yay moment. Everyone's uncomfortable with the island and finally found. Okay. Sure. Guess we're not going through there then. If you say so. I mean, that's up to you. Alright, let's see this thing. What are you?
We can't seem to find it anywhere.
Should be right around here. Where'd it go?
Interesting. Huh. I'll take this. Ooh, nice. For a second I thought that was a chest. Oh! Hello! I didn't spot you there. I mean, I don't know how. You're quite hard to miss, to be fair. You're very large.
Looks like we won.
There's the Zoogle we were...
Oh, really? Where?
We've searched this much and there's still no trace.
They must be pretty big. They shouldn't be able to hide so well. It's almost as though...
I've got it.
Huh? Nazamil? Wait, what are you doing?
Wait here.
Whoa! Where'd that come from?
Nazamil!
An invisible Zoogle? This must be the culprit.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we faced stuff like this before.
It feels like this is personal for you.
Let's see what you're made of.
Stay back, Nazamil.
Music is insanely good. Feels like it's possibly like too epic for what we're facing, but hey, you know what? I'll take it.
You mean free meals?
I mean, technically yes, but no! Besides that...
Snow's just got a weak spot on its butt. I'm aware it's its tail, but I like to think it's its butt.
People actually talk like that? You don't need to imitate that, okay?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, there's no need to imitate lore. It's basically the message of this game. Oh my god. We all just got our stuff at the same time. Alright, let's go. We are very close to defeating you.
Almost there.
Don't let your guard down.
One more. There it is. Oh, that is cool. Solid battle. Love it.
A Zoogle that can turn invisible. That explains why no one had seen it.
Nazamil, I'm impressed you figured that out.
I just thought about what everyone was saying, and had a hunch.
It must have figured it was safe when hidden. It didn't expect an invisible opponent.
Should I not have done that?
To be honest, I'd prefer you didn't take such big risks. However, if you hadn't done that, that Zoogle could have taken us out before we even knew what was happening. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, gang. Let's let Bogdell know his Zoogle problem is taken care of. Well, Nazamil, you seem to be in a good mood.
I want to quickly... I don't want to interrupt that. I just want to quickly look at something. Defeat the Zoogles... Oh, we need to acquire an Earthstone. Yes, priority.
Feels good to be thanked by someone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we need to defeat these Zoogles. Okay. Can do. I just thought I'd really done it. It said I wanted an Earthstone. I assume I would get that from the giant rock monsters. Not necessarily.
As impressive as always.
I just assumed that that's what would be done.
Make sure you don't leave any.
Of course. We'll get them all.
But absolutely annihilating them.
But of course.
Oh, hello. Didn't realise there were more, sorry.
Please don't mind if I do. I never miss.
It's nice to have Rinwell be so powerful. Like, it does make me think that certain things that I had trouble with I might be able to deal with now. Not necessarily, but you know, it's a nice hope I have. Possibly overkill for a small enemy, but you know. If it works.
Alright, that takes care of the Zoogles.
Excellent.
Let's report back.
I didn't get the other thing though. So let me put that on. Does anywhere in particular say... Oh, actually, Nerfstone is in that little area down there. Interesting. Well, I may as well fast travel to there since that's literally ongoing. So there's just an Earthstone, like, literally in that spot? Or is it just referring to this? I don't know, maybe it's just referring to this.
Hey!
Sorry to keep you waiting. We defeated the Zoogles on the highway. Thanks a bunch, dearie. Now we can get back to cultivating the farmland.
Cultivate farmland? There seems to be plenty already.
Nah, lately Vicente has been running a little short on food.
Really? I honestly hadn't realized.
Of course you didn't realize, dear. It only came out in the open recently. Vicente's been giving food aid to other lands, right? After all, we have more surplus than other nations. The thing is, we've given too much, and it started to impact our domestic food stores. But that's no reason to withdraw our support, now is it? That's why we're forging ahead with cultivating farmland at the Department for Welfare's behest. Renans are working hard, but we still need a few more people.
I see. We have to keep an eye on Vicente's food stores and do whatever it takes to maintain them.
Well...
So what was all that stuff with muscles and tests you were talking about? We'll need more workers for the new farmland, you see, so I wanted to see if you were fit for the job. I apologize if I was rude. Being a farmer takes more muscles than you think. I finally get it. So the muscles and tests was for a good reason. Must say, both you and Kisara were much better candidates than I expected. What do you think about becoming farmers? It's a very rewarding job, you know.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but we have our own work to do. Still, count on us to lend a hand when we can.
Sure. I'll help too when our job's done. I can't do any heavy lifting, but leave the astroarts to me. I've read a few books on agriculture as well, and maybe have some help on the knowledge front.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try recruiting some able bodies from Menancia and so we can tackle this problem together. Yes.
That's a wonderful idea. If we put our heads and hands together, I'm sure we'll make a magnificent brawny farm.
Can, farms even be brawny?
What a pain.
I can't really imagine, but I bet it'd make for an amazing harvest. Nice.
That farm...
So, yeah, where would one get an Earthstone? I don't know. Somewhere around here, probably.
Put her faith in us, so we have to resolve Menancia's food problems as fast as we can.
I'll up my training regimen to make sure we don't let her down. What do you say, Rinwell? You up for a workout?
I think I'll pass.
No need to be shy. Come on, we'll start off light with 100 push-ups.
That's your definition of light?
A disappearing Zoogle. Now that I think about it, that does sound familiar.
Yeah, we've seen them before. I have to assume these are the enemies that happen, right? I'm surprised I haven't seen one yet, considering I have fought 4 of them already. I guess I've just been really unlucky. It happens.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones
Oh,
are
there you go, that was
worth
easy.
our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Thank goodness we won.
No, didn't get one. Interesting. Oh, that, okay. You just disappeared. Cool. Powerful gel, nice. Do you have what I require? Yeah, I may be here for a while. We'll see. One of those things that just might not show up.
With my comrades, I'm unstoppable.
And what about without them?
No backing down.
Without them, I am very stoppable. Lord wouldn't say that though. He wouldn't be so honest.
We're cleaning house.
Let me take this one's on you,
But
of course.
Yeah, unfortunate thing is, I don't actually know which enemies have them. Like, maybe none of the enemies here actually do have what I need. So maybe I'll just head back to the farm, because I could be here forever, like, fighting things, but don't actually have what I need.
Small fry.
So, yeah, let's just head back. That's fine. Like, that's not a big deal. I can, like, we'll either find it on our travels, or... and we can just fast travel back. Or we will, you know, just... I'll do a bit of off-screen grinding between episodes, and be like, aha, look, I found the thing.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Someone's fallen over there.
Bogdell? Bogdell! Hey, Bogdell!
Is that you, boy?
What happened?
Right after you left, that Zoogle came. I thought I had him, but he got the drop on old Bogdale.
These wounds are bad. He needs healing right away, or...
That man, is he a friend of yours?
A friend? Well, at the very least, he's always been good to me.
Understood.
Nazamil.
Jeez.
Bogdell?
What happened? I thought I was a goner.
Those wounds were mortal, but they healed in an instant. Incredible.
Was I of use?
Absolutely. Look.
Are you the one who saved me?
Yes.
You don't say. I owe you my life, young lady. Thank you so much.
You've got my thanks, too. You really are amazing, Nazamil.
See? There are people out there who appreciate you. And there always will be.
Anyway, now that we've completed the job, we should go back to the city and tell Legil.
What is that? I don't know.
To think it would attack while we were out searching for it.
Yeah, I thought he was a goner for a minute.
Thank goodness we had Nazamil with us.
I'm gonna assume if I go back in there, the puddle's not gonna be there, right? I mean, it might be. Oh, it actually is. Not that it matters. 'Cause I can't do anything with it. Huh, okay. Fair enough. Very intriguing. Well, I think now's a good time to end, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, I'd very much appreciate leaving a like and subscribing, and I will see you next time, where we head back and possibly move on. I don't know where we'll be going, but I'm looking forward to it, so I'll see you then.